Alright, what is going on, my dudes? We are back here today with Alliance War Season number 23, Episode number 2. So we are starting out here on Path 9 in Section 1. We got our full Ghost Trinity going on. We got a Havok, and, funny story, I actually forgot to turn back on my Suicide Masteries before this fight. And it's really not the biggest deal in the world, but I do believe that this is a rank 3 Havok, so would have been nice to have it for sure. Alright, so as you can see, our plasma is already building up. We got a tech boost on, but now, oh baby, these things are about to explode, and he's throwing a special one. Watch it, watch the plasma, watch this, watch it! Oh, we just missed all that damage, man. So funny story. In the first war, I avoided the typical first fight, first death tradition. But we weren't counting power rating for that war. So this is the real start to our stat tracking. And that plasma detonation was almost pretty bad. So I don't know if that would have killed me, but it definitely had the opportunity to make a bit of a dent, and then things could have escalated, and I could have definitely possibly died there in the first fight of the season just to keep up with tradition. But hey, man. This is, like I said, this war is the start of our PR tracking. So this is where we're gonna right as of right now, we're technically deathless in power rating, so that's pretty cool at least. All right. So we have a Wasp here. This is pretty interesting placement. I was just poking Cam here at this point, so he knows I was about to do it. I probably should have poked this stuff out. Let's skip forward ahead. So this is Power Stack and Outlast and a bunch of other stuff as well. And they were running Protect here, I believe. So there was no Stubborn, and this was a pretty simple fight here. I had the what do you call it? I had the tech boost on because I have a Domino up next that I definitely needed it for. But at this point, man, I don't really understand the Wasp placement here. I mean, I feel like Wasp is a bit of a decent defender, and I get her special too and power gain and whatnot, but especially when you're running Protect, and that's just so good for large and extra large defenders. Well, Wasp is a small champion, I believe, right? So yeah, I mean, Ghost just ripped right through her, man. And seeing that 6-star Wasp makes me very jealous. This Domino here. Now, this Domino is a bit of a tough one. EMP modification, Rolling Thunder, and all that stuff. I've never taken Domino here, but there's, an energy attacks inflict 40% more damage, and I believe that will count for her critical failure. So I'm going to toss on an advanced power boost here, I believe, and that way I can just get up to a special 2 and just chain those suckers and be good to go. So, at this point here, man, I'm just trying to take as many hits as I can into the phase, and that's just going to build up my power a lot faster. And as you can see, I'm already basically up to a special 2. I didn't want to risk that one, but here we go. Now at this point, going to bait out a heavy attack if we can. Going to go right for a special 2, and as you can see, we're up to just under 3 bars of power. Going to bait in a dash and go for one more special 2. That Domino is just flushed all the way down the toilet right there. Alright, man. So that was definitely a pretty solid showing there for the first section of War, and a little bit in Section 2. Up next, we have that Human Torch, and we're going to move over there right now. So we are moving over to this Human Torch here in Section 2. And this is a very relatively simple fight here. There's not much going on. It's a rank 3 Human Torch, there's strike counter and power drain, yada yada yada. I still had the power booster on from the previous couple of fights that I needed, so as long as I can get to a special 2, we're going to be good to go here, man. It's going to be pretty simple, and if we do happen to mess up, we could just phase all the incinerates for more power. So what makes this node hard though is that you can see the little passive counters underneath my health bar. I'm only allowed 2 heavy attacks, 5 light attacks, and 4 medium attacks before I start having my power drained. And I definitely don't want that to happen because I definitely want to build up to 2 bars of power like I did right here, bait in a dash and go for a big ol' special 2. And look at this, right up to a special 3. 4% health left, we're just gonna knock this guy right out and flush him right down the toilet. Thank you, Human Torch. Thanks for playing. You're a really great champion, but hey, man, There are better defenders out there for sure. So we have one more fight in this alliance war. We had 5 fights total, and we actually did this fight live on stream when I was doing incursions with lags. So that's why you see the coolest dude up there. Big shout out to Anfro for sending over 20. So this is a very similar nodes, except they're stung once, twice shy. Black Widow Clairvoyant, Ghost just completely nukes right through her when she's being cooperative. Unfortunately, she wasn't being too cooperative in this fight, and you'll see exactly what I mean in just a second. So, ideally, we start the fight out, push her up to a special 1 if we can. However, with Strike Counter Fury, we're going to have to be a little careful with how much we attack her. So that's definitely a little annoying. See, we'll go for a random light attack there, just trying to build up to special 2. We did made it, but we do have to wait for, for that power sting to go away. And at this point, she clipped us a little bit there, and we got a bleed. But I realized she's running Mystic Dispersion, so when those Fury buffs go away, well, she's just going to be gaining power. But that's why we have Hood. So she got pushed up to a special 3, which is not the biggest deal in the world at all. This is a rank 3 Black Widow Clairvoyant. But like I said, we have Hood, so boom. No big deal at all. And then she's down to 5% health, and she's not even awakened, so she won't get that death immunity at all. And boom. There we go, man. And pretty quick and easy war there with Mrs. Ghost. I do believe we ended up losing this war by 1 measly death, which is unfortunate, man, because now we're starting the season off 0-2, which is definitely not where we want to be. But hey, man, it gives us a lot of room to grow for the season for sure. So I felt good about my fights there, feeling good about my start to the season, even with the first war that we weren't counting PR-wise, feeling good about mostly everything there. And with all that being said, man, why don't we go ahead and jump over to some of those individual stats here. So like I was saying, we're not going to be counting the first war PR-wise. It was Christmas. We didn't want to put more work on people than we needed to, so we just wanted to move right along. And as you can see, we got 5 kills, 0 deaths, 100% solar rate starting out for the first time that we're counting. TDR 5.57, solar rate bonus 0.34, power rating 5.91. Our third war is going to be against AGTG, Agent Graphite. And unfortunately, man, we started the season off 0-2. So like I said, it gives us a lot of room to grow. We came in 3rd place 3 seasons ago, and then we came in 4th place the past 2 seasons. So it'd be nice to get back to that 3rd place spot, but starting 0-2, I don't know, we'll have to see. We probably have to win the last 10. Who knows if that's going to happen, alright? But anyway, my dudes, that's going to be it for this Alliance War video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop your boy a big ol' like. Comment what you think about this Alliance War in the comment section below. And subscribe if you want to see the last 10 wars in Alliance War season number 23. And all that will be coming to you very, very soon. I'll be seeing you around.